New school. Oh god, that's too loud. anyway, that was an awful intro. Welcome to my next project. That's I have fumbled this so badly already. This is Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Oh god, I really hope the damn mic didn't pick that up. The title's pretty self-explanatory. Also, I'm not gonna bother any of the setup stuff because I've already kind of tested all the stuff. I really don't want anything to be messed up. But any explanation that I could potentially do, I will do at a later time. For the time being, I think I just want to go ahead and get started, especially after that super horrendous intro. But okay, there's quite a bit here. I'm gonna be playing on normal just to kind of rip the band-aid off. I do not think this game is particularly challenging, though if you're not experienced with RPGs, I could imagine it probably being a bit difficult. Additional guidance, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. But let's go ahead and get into this. Oh god, I gotta put on like a narrator voice. Over 1,000 years ago, the goddess Fortuna granted the mortals of her planet the gift of magic. This single act of kindness forever changed the course of history. Now able to harness the art of the gods, the mortals flourished in this new arcane era. Grand cities powered by magic were built. Plagues were cured. The lands were connected by new means of transport. God damn it. Centuries later, most people have grown accustomed to their fantastical reality. Magic now coexists with modern technology as a part of everyday life. But even today, many young people still find themselves chasing dreams of fame, glory, and moderate financial stability with the help of magic. Nice. These people seek to become adventurers. Yeah, that's kind of, well, not our setup, but that gives some background as to what kind of world we're inhabiting. Hey, what if we met a dragon or something? That'd be pretty cool. Surely we've already met a dragon at some point. What about back in high school? Wasn't one of our classmates a dragon? Are you thinking of Josh? He's an armadillo lizard, not a dragon. Oh yeah. What about you though? Anything you want to do as an adventurer? Maybe we could, I guess I haven't put that much thought into it. I don't know, I'm not too picky. Hey, be honest with me, Mel. Are you still down for this adventure skill thing with Claire and Jody? Well, you're so excited, right? This is a great opportunity for you. You know I'm pumped, and I'm grateful that you want to support me, but this is a huge undertaking for you, too. I mean, of course I'm nervous. And yeah, our lack of tangible progress so far hasn't been the biggest confidence booster. But we're doing it together, right? At the end of the day, I think that makes it worth trying. That's the spirit. We'll be the coolest fighting duo Green Ridge has ever seen. And man, how lucky am I to have such a cute adventuring partner. Oh, stop. Get a room, you two. Who's there? Weren't you in the middle of something important? Oh, duh. Come on, Mel. Let's finish this little treasure hunt. Now, let's see. The next clue is travel north until you find the spot where two paths cross. So apparently, we're adventurers. Fuck, I wish my life was this exciting. I think this is it. Nice work, Mel. Well, I mean, this is less two paths crossing and more like a big X someone made with dirt, but this is probably it. Now let's see. The next clue is from there, search for the lonely tree. I don't know why. I apologize. I apologize so fucking much. No, I'm not. It doesn't look lonely to me. I feel like that's projecting our expectations for how it should feel. Please cease the out-of-pocket comments about the quality of the clues. Now let's... Oh wait, I think I see something up ahead. This is the beginning of an RPG. The last thing you need to do is go running forward. By yourself. I meant to finish that, my bad. For your final test, you must use your wits to discern the identity of the one who has summoned you here. Claire, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Was it really that obvious? Who else would slide directions for a scavenger hunt under my door this late at night? Okay, true. So what exactly was the point of this? Is this more training or something? Yes and no. The answer is yes and no. I need to get you in an adventurous mood to prepare you for what happens next. Now, our guild missions over these last few months have been less than optimal. Yeah, we know. But what if I told you I have something that could change that? What I have here is a monster. And then knock the fuck out of her. Well, I mean, we can't really do anything but attack. Good God. Don't worry, there's combat stuff. I will explain that later because there really isn't much we can do here. Ah, crap. There goes my fucking sword. Get out of here, you. Allison, are you hurt? I've survived, Forrest. I'm just glad you're okay. So, that wasn't part of the plan, but I'm impressed by what I just saw. What, me getting my butt kicked yet again? A lot of people would have given up after so many setbacks, but not you two. Your hearts are in the right place, and you're willing to put in the work. You just need the power to back it up, which is why I have this. This book contains a secret ritual passed down to us by Fortuna, the goddess of magic herself. It also has an absurd amount of magical energy, which I think is what attracted that monster just now. Whoa, where'd you get that? I found it while exploring. So, as the story goes, when Fortuna first taught magic to us mortals way back when, nobody had the training required to cast spells. But instead of giving up on us, Fortuna came up with a ritual to awaken her acolytes' latent magical abilities. And I just so happen to have the instructions for that right here. It won't give you the powers of a goddess, and you'll still need a lot of practice, but it'll give you a running start. You just have to answer a few questions for me. What do you say? Let's do it. Nah, let's not. Is this cheating? Is it really fair for us to just get magic powers for free? People work hard for those. I mean, it's not free. You'll still have to work very, very hard to figure out how to do anything with your new mana. What's really unfair is the thought of you two being left in the dust just because you didn't have your whole lives planned out at age 14. I mean, come on. You probably would have started training years ago if you knew adventuring wasn't a pipe dream. This is just a nudge in the right direction to make up for lost time. Okay, when you put it like that, this sounds like just what we needed. Well, if Mel's in, then I'm in. Excellent. Let's start with you, Melody. Why do you want to be an adventurer? Well, Allison wants to join you and Jody in your guild, but she knows I'd be worried sick if she ran off without me. So I thought, well, I'm not really doing anything else with my life. Maybe I could go with her and look out for her. Try to keep her safe. I see. I'm not the best fighter, so I think I'd be more useful if I had healing magic. I mean, I've tried being the healer, but without magic, all I can really do is hand out potions. And I don't want to keep being the teen water girl. I assumed as much. You'd make a great cleric. Well, not quite. I was thinking I'd rather be a paladin. Really? Like a noble crusader with a code of honor and all that jazz? You sure? I just like the sound of it. I totally have a code of honor and all that jazz. Well, I guess you know yourself better than anyone. I trust your judgment. And you, Allison? You know me. Adventure is in my blood. I just want to be strong and fight monsters, really. Care to be a little more specific? Evil monsters would be preferable. I don't have any reason to fight nice monsters. Okay, smartass, but if that's all you're gonna give me to work with, you don't get to complain if you think your powers suck. No promises. Great. Now, let's begin the ritual. Oh dear. Relax, it's just a little spell. I'm following the instructions to the letter. Is this dangerous? Oh, absolutely. Of course, you wait till the last minute to say, oh yeah, this is completely fucking dangerous. We shouldn't even be doing this. Where am I? Melody, are you still with us? Can you hear me? Huh? Oh yes, I can hear you, Claire. Yeah, I was worried there for a second. Dang, I wish I could see what you're seeing, wherever your consciousness is right now. Anyway, Allison didn't need as much magic, so she's already done. But I've still got a few final preparations to make for you, Melody. I'd suggest you look around a bit while you wait. So now we have control. I'm actually going to go into the menu. And, oh. Hold on. I love these. These don't do anything, so I'm going to leave them alone. So art determines whether or not the game is considered art as well. I think kinda all games are art by proxy, so I'm leaving that because it controls how much of the game is politics. And an elusive narrative dissonance. Like I said, those don't do anything. But holy shit, that is an indicator of just how great this game's humor is. I love how funny this game is. Claire? There's some kind of shadowy figure watching me here. Is this normal? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I've never experienced this myself. That might always be there. Hello? Alright then. Walk off with no fucking response, jackass. It just disappeared. See? I left you alone. It's fine. I'm sure it's more scared of you than you are of it. Okay. Okay, Melody, I have one last question to ask you before we can complete the ritual. A whole lot of magical power is currently being channeled into you, and we need a way to focus that. You want to be a paladin, and paladins derive their power from faith. I'm not really all that religious. Doesn't have to be religious. Let's just try filling in the blank. My power is derived from my faith in... Ever play Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, this is... something like that. Whatever we choose here, Melody's gonna specialize in for the rest of the game. It doesn't change her... It doesn't outright change, like, her complete skill set, like Kingdom Hearts. Like, I guess I'm kinda... Oh god, do I want to explain this whole thing? So, Kingdom Hearts has a dive to the heart in, like, all the number titles. Generally, you were given something to, like, choose, and then something to sacrifice. Whatever you choose and sacrifice determines what abilities you learn throughout the adventure, and in what order. You typically get, at least in the first game, you get all of them. I'm not sure that's entirely true in the sequels, but in the first game, you get all of them. The number, you know, the levels and stuff are just shuffled around in favor of a certain build. This isn't the exact same way. Whatever specialization she gets, or whatever specialization Melody gets, she will have a few specific skills associated with it. But we will get into that a bit later. But for the time being, let's go ahead and just read all of these. Well, I appreciate nature. I like living out in the woods after all. That's a little spiritual, right? Could you rephrase that so it uses the word faith? I have faith in nature? I mean that ecosystem. It sure is going. I guess I can work with that. Most things in nature have arcane energy. You can just borrow some of that. Nice choice, Mel. I think it's a good fit. The story leads to the path of a woodland paladin, strengthened by a faith in Mother Nature. I'm not gonna choose that. What about the power of love? That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I know. But it could work, especially with how inseparable you two are. This idea sounds pretty gay. I like it. me playing this game, essentially. That sounds pretty gay. Yeah, I think I like it. That was actually really corny. I apologize. If you're mainly doing this to follow your girlfriend around and heal her, then the source of your powers will never be far away. I don't see you two breaking up, but even if you did, you could still use feelings of platonic love as a power source. Like a symbiosis sort of thing. Well, okay, maybe that's not the best mental image. Whatever. This door leads to the path of the amorous paladin, driven by a faith in the power of love. We're not gonna choose this either. Would faith in my own abilities count? What? Well, I feel like I'm kind of a natural healer. It just feels right. If I can be any faith, then it could just be my faith in my ability to heal. You're telling me that you want to believe so hard that you have magic healing abilities that the belief itself gives you the arcane power needed to actually cast healing spells, which would in turn prove that belief right, like some kind of magical self-esteem Ouroboros. Is that what you're saying? Well, I mean, resolute paladins are a thing, but it's not that simple, Melody. Mel did help me out last flu season. I probably would have been in bed another week without her. And not only because she brought me medicine, I think just having her around helped. She has like a soothing presence. I mean, healing's healing, right? Just juice that up with some magic or whatever. Fine, if this is what you really want, then I guess I can make it work. This door leads to the path of a resolute paladin, strengthened by a sheer force of will and a faith in one's own abilities. I'm not gonna choose that either. I thought it would be fun, interesting, to randomize this. And when I started practicing for this, I randomized it too. Now, on my very first playthrough, in fact the only playthrough I've actually finished, I went resolute. But I see that a lot of people usually go amorous, and I think that is actually pretty fitting narrative-wise. I think resolute also fits narrative-wise too. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the random generator, I'm gonna put in 1 to 3. 1 will be Woodland, 2 will be amorous, 3 will be resolute, and we'll just see what we get. Just to be funny. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I got 1, so we're going Woodland. I almost want to say I didn't want it to get Woodland, but I've never actually used Woodland before. So this will be interesting. At 1, oh god, I don't know why. Why did I react like that? That's so mean for no reason. I apologize. Wow, I actually almost looked the part. Not bad for a couple things I had in my closet and a few pieces of cheap gear off the internet. Your name is Melody Amaref. No, it's not. I mean, it's an M name, but it's not my name. I'm sorry. that was also so corny. I'm so sorry. You're a timid fox who lives near the small town of Green Ridge on the scenic Sapphire Isles. Wait, I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing so much? I like how her only dislikes is bad stuff. Honestly, I vibe with that. You live a quiet life with few admirations. Jesus, I can't English, should I? You live a quiet life with few ambitions since high school, mostly content to let yourself coast along on autopilot. But you always felt that something was missing. A few months ago, something finally clicked, and you came to 2 important realizations about yourself. 1, you're deeply in love with your adventurous best friend, Allison Galetta, and you probably have been for a long time. As it turns out, the feeling was mutual. And 2, if Allison had her heart set on becoming an adventurer, then maybe you could join her as a healer. Okay, enough holding up in my house. I've read all the material Claire gave me and run through my mana management exercises 1,000 times. I think it's finally time to head into town and show everyone what I've learned. I'm already squeaky clean. I'm gonna be checking nearly everything just to be funny. just to be funny. But also, there's stuff I want. This game has a lot of hidden details, and I want to show as much as I can. Toilet. I remember to take my hormones and anxiety meds today, and I always keep some extras on me in case I spend the night at Allison's. Pet beds always look so cozy. It's like a little nest made out of pillows. I'm almost jealous. Almost. Taking that to recover? No, I don't need to do that. I bought this painting of Greenwich from Faith at her last art show. She really captured the town well. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, I forgot. You can't actually check the closet. The book I've been using to study healing magic turns out it's a lot more complicated than I thought. I've only got the basic ones down at the moment, but I'll have to try some more advanced ones once I'm a bit more experienced. Whoops, looks like I left my laptop open on my blog overnight. Oh yeah, I was looking at my photos and reminiscing, huh? Wow, look at the way I was looking at Allison here. We weren't even dating yet. I guess this is why none of our friends were surprised when we announced we were dating a few months back. This is from where Claire and Jody first started their adventuring guild. They were so excited. Oh, I guess it's our adventuring guild now, huh? What is this, Luigi's Mansion? I'm kidding. Claire says she doesn't really like this one. She was standing close to the camera and she says it makes her head look huge. I can sympathize with that, honestly. I can too. I mentioned that in the Celeste playthrough. I was half joking, but I said I wasn't very photogenic. Allison had a few of these autograph posters made last winter solstice. She gave them to everyone on a gift exchange that said they'd be valuable someday. Of course, it was only a gag gift, and then she gave everyone their real gifts. But I got her real good when I called her bluff and actually hung it up. Wow, that's a really obvious play for attention, huh? I can't believe it took me so long to figure out I had a huge crush on her. Been a while since I took a look at what's on the shelf. Let's see. Well, there's a few graphic novels I like, including some that Allison and Claire recommended for me. There's some regular novels too, but mostly ones I read as a kid. Man, how come I don't read much anymore? Do I just not have the energy as an adult? Oh lord, there's all my overpriced college textbooks. I don't even want to think about my next semester of online classes and the loans and... Wow, this shelf is more depressing than I remembered. Time to stop looking at it. She just like me for real. That will not be the last time I say that. I promise. That is a guarantee. That is not the last time I'll say that. I'll probably end up saying it at least once per episode. Just wait. My New Year's resolutions. It's June now, so let's see how many of these I've gotten done. Number 1, read more. Well, reading that material healing spells has to count, right? Number 2, be more outgoing. I'd say I'm working on that. Number 3, get ripped. Nope. Well, I guess some progress is better than none. The self-refilling pet bowl. Definitely one of the greatest miracles of modern magic. I don't know what I was about to say there. I really can't talk today. It's me and Allison. We look so cute together in this one. Allison has the same photo I get in her house. It's nice having a fireplace in the winter. Makes it all warm and cozy in here. Oh god, this feels really musty and dusty right now. When was the last time I cleaned it? I should probably avoid bringing too much of this fireplace there before I put myself in a coughing fit. Oh, I didn't know you could... Don't tell me this is gonna be like the Celeste playthrough again, where I learn something new in every friggin' episode. I just realized you can bring up the menu with like the 0 key as well. Also, neat detail. If you try to walk into the fireplace, after that, she actually steps away from it automatically. I think going forward, I'm probably... No way, she was actually stuck for a second. Good god. Hi Shadow, you okay looking after the house while I'm out? Good boy, if you need anything, I give you permission to order delivery while I'm out, okay? I think going forward, I'm not gonna read every single text box. Well, Well, damn. How come you had that much money in between your couch cushions? That's absolutely ridiculous. But I'm not gonna read every single text box aloud and just let it go through. So I can do a bit more talking. But yeah, I don't think I've made it. That's funny. I'll also probably be saying that a lot too. But yeah, I love this damn game. I know I said that a lot with Celeste too. But I love this damn game and I want to give it more exposure. However I can. Well, at least it's cute. Yeah, that is actually true. But let's go ahead and leave. Okay, now to head for... Wait, is that a monster? Weird. They usually keep away from this part of the coast. Well, I guess it's time to put my training to the test. And now we have combat against the humble hermit. Looks so nice though. But anyway, this is combat. Attack, attacks. Skills, you use your skills. As you know, so far we only have first aid. Guard will let us, guard, and I believe we take reduced damage. Item lets us use items, which we don't have any of. The only thing that makes sense to do is attack. And first aid, well, hold on. I will explain first aid in a bit, but it's just a simple healing spell. Hey, that wasn't so bad. I should be able to make it to Greenwich, no problem. And if I get a little banged up, I can just use first aid. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to hit up that save station right there. Oh, well, spoilers. Oops. Yeah, I was doing a bit of testing earlier, and holy shit, this actually gave me quite a bit of trouble. I just hope nothing goes wrong, because it's like 5 in the morning. But yeah, like I said earlier, first aid costs 6 MP. It will restore a decent amount of HP to a single ally. Also builds Melody's star power, which, if you look next to Melody's portrait, you'll notice that she has a star next to it. And if we use first aid, for example, you see that a bit of it fills up. We don't actually have anything that can take advantage of it just yet. But I will explain star power when it becomes more relevant. Essentially, or explain it more in detail when it becomes more relevant. It essentially allows us to do more powerful abilities. It lets us execute more powerful abilities. And whatever thoughts I have on it will also be elaborated then. And like I said earlier, the paladin specialization... So now I'm actually getting fucked up. Wait a minute. God damn. Yeah, you can kill those things in one hit. I don't know why. This is gonna suck already. But yeah, I'll go more in detail with it when it becomes more relevant, but I'm sorry, I'm probably going in circles. I'm still very, very new to this. But encounters in this game, if you play most RPGs, especially a lot of old RPGs, you're probably random encounters. God damn. This game doesn't have them. The encounters are very visible on this, on the overworld screen. But encounters, I'm gonna try to fight every encounter that I can. Though I also have to be, conscious of my time. I was just gonna be so impressed. I skipped that. I'm sorry. But yeah, if I feel like episodes are getting too long, I probably will start cutting out like repetitive encounters. But back there we got our first level up. And I believe level ups just restore HP in this game. I don't think they restore your MP. But I guess we can kind of go into Melody like as a battle unit. It feels weird to say. She's the paladin. She naturally specializes in healing stuff. So of course her attack power isn't going to be super duper high. The only reason it's fine right now is because we're still early on and still by ourselves. But once we get other characters in the party, her damage will be quickly outclassed. I guess while we're here and we don't have much to talk about, it's a first episode tradition, I guess, to talk about my history with the game. And oh shoot, I thought that was another encounter. Or I thought I was going to get into another encounter right there. But this game is like about 2 years old, I think, at this point. And oh wow, respawned. But this game is about nearly 2 years old. Not nearly, but like in a few months' time would be about 2 years old since its initial release date. I just had something fall on me. That's ridiculous. But yeah, like this game, nice. I'm getting really distracted. But I found this game pretty much nearly when it came out, like a few days after it already come out. 69. Why did I call attention to that? But I found this game a few days after it already, you know, initially come out. I was just like, oh, this is interesting. And then I played it, and I was like, holy shit, this game is absolutely bonkers. I love it. Anyway, I actually need to check that. It's an ally for. Oh, that's actually. It's not too bad actually. So it's Final Fantasy region, yeah. But also keep in mind, this is like I'm not gonna pretend to sit here and pretend like I know everything about this game. I don't. I've only actually finished it once. Which by the end of this project will probably be 3 times granted. And funnily enough, with the Woodland Paladin, I can say I've played this all the Paladin specializations at the end of this. But yeah, like, this game is very special to me. And like I said earlier, I want to give it more exposure. Oh, hey, oh, they're having a picnic. I better not disturb them. I didn't really need to go over there anyway. Well, damn. But yeah, I don't know how long this episode is, but I'm probably going to end up cutting it once we get to town. And have that be its own episode. I've done, like, this has been so scattershot. I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and get a move on. Also, there was a door back there. Well, I guess I can go ahead and show it. I'm gonna try to avoid encounters from now on. This door. I've always wondered what's behind this door near my house, but I guess it's none of my business. It'll be your business eventually, I promise you that. But I think we've done enough fighting. Let's go ahead and try to get to town. Oh wait, there's a chest up here. 80 gold. Melody has a sign, you know, a sign dedicated to her own house. And here's Green Ridge. Green Ridge is a pretty nice place to live, I think. I mean, I've never lived anywhere else, but the people are friendly enough, and it's nice and quiet. Well, except for that whole whaling curse incident with Claire. That week was, extremely loud. But it's usually pleasant here at least 4 days a week. I think that's a good point to cut it. Whoever that is, we'll talk to them next episode. Next time, we're gonna go explore Green Ridge. Hopefully. Good God, okay. I guess I need to talk about this. Yes, this is just painted onto the ground. Who painted this tent on the ground? Fucking... This game, man. Yeah. This game is something else, man. I love it. Anyway. I'm gonna call it there. I'll see you guys later.